Nicole is one of 8 Michelin-star restaurants located in Istanbul, Turkey. My wife and I visited Istanbul in April of 26 and had the opportunity to dine at Nicole for dinner. Opened in 2013 and now run by Chef Serkan Aksoy, Nicole is located in the lively Beyoğlu district. It's a cultural and entertainment center of Istanbul's European side. Good evening. We're now heading to Nicole restaurant. It's a Michelin-star restaurant located in the new parts of the city. Reservation is done through a system called Check in Place. There is a 3,500 lira per person deposit requirement to hold the reservation. Payment is by credit card. Nicole's reservation process was smooth and simple. There are sections to input your food allergen info, reason for meal, and special requests. We have had bad experiences with other Michelin-star restaurants in Turkey that uses Reserve M system for its bookings. The system did not allow any of our US-based credit cards to process. It was just a big hassle having to reach out to restaurants for a workaround. It was a big plus Nicole has a system that works. The restaurant has an outdoor and indoor seating area. Unfortunately, there was no outdoor seating on our day of visit due to cold and windy weather. My wife and I were one of the first parties to be seated at 6:15 and got one of the tables next to the windows, which faces the Golden Horn and Bosphorus. The indoor area sits roughly 30 to 40 people with 6 to 7 tables next to the windows. Nicole offers a full and shortened tasting menus, with vegetarian menu available upon request. While visit, the shortened menu has 1 main course instead of 3, and 1 dessert course instead of 2. We opted for the full tasting menu since it's offered the best value.
I ordered the fuel mocktail. It has matcha kombucha in it, also elderflower syrup. I can taste the kombucha. It tastes very plummy.
For me, I'm having the white wine from Erla. Nicole does offer a sommelier and offer wine or beer pairings. We decided to order our own drinks this time. Okay, let's talk about the food. Let's start with the 2 amuse-bouche bites. The sweetbread cream caramel is a savory dish that looks like a flan dessert. The cluster is a mix of veal sweetbread, eggs, milk, and spices, and topped with ossetra caviar. The Circassian duck has a crunchy tart base made of duck skin. It is then topped with shredded duck meat, duck pastrami, walnut paste, and fruit jams. Since the bites came in a pair, I can't help but compare the two. I like the duck tart more. It has more of a flavorful punch from the duck, while the sweetbread taste is more delicate and subtle. Duck is 4.5 stars, sweetbread is 4 stars. For the second course, we have a bread and a cheese, and it's a big course. Next, we have a brioche and a sourdough for the bread course. Yes, this is a big course. There are so many dishes. The breads are served on a flat wooden board with rod-like teeth sticking out. Pretty cool. We also have house-made salted butter, premium extra virgin olive oil, and whipped Lower cream cheese on the side for dipping. The caramelized onion brioche was sweet, warm, soft, and buttery, while the sourdough was nutty and denser. For this course, my favorite combination has to be the brioche bread dipped into the olive oil and cheese. It was mouth-watering good. Next was one of my favorite dishes for the night, the snow peas. It starts with a flash-cooked snow peas topped with pistachio clotted cream and finished with sour apple syrup. Each pea were the snappiest peas I've ever eaten. So clean and refreshing. The cream and syrup balanced out the dish perfectly. Each bite was a symphony of flavors in your mouth. I don't think I'll ever eat another pea this good again. This is a life-changing course. 5 out of 5 stars. Next dish is accompaniments of the chef. It's an open-faced dolma, the signature dish from Chef Aksoy. The wine leaves on top and bottom are fried tempura style. The fillings inside are crisp and nutty ancient grains in place of the traditional boiled rice. And on top, there are smoked yogurt cream and pomegranate puree, which gives the dolma's creamy and acidic profile. I ate the dolma in 2 big bites. It was good. What stood out was the unique crunchiness and pomegranate puree sweet and tart flavors. We'll give it 4 out of 5 stars. Our 4th course of the night is a regional dish from the chef's hometown of Bolu. It's called kedibatmaz, which translates to "the cat will not sink." It's a historical name that suggests the story dish is so thick that if a cat were to step on it, it wouldn't sink. At the bottom, the boiled wheat and corn flour dough is cooked in boiling water and shipped into a big dollop. The middle and top sections were filled with 3 different types of wild mushrooms. And finally, truffles are incorporated into onion juice, chopped walnuts, butter, and cheese mixture. This was our first time trying this regional dish, and it's definitely unique to our palate. The dough is smooth and gives you a hit of caramelized onions and mushroom flavors. and the truffle elevates this dish to luxury fine dining level. The catch of the day is a monkfish.
So the skin is actually made out of artichoke, topped with salmon roll, and then the light pink ones are the rose petals, and then the dark color red ones are the radish. And then the sauce is a brown butter sauce. The fish is a monkfish. It's best to mix everything together and eat it in one bite.
The monkfish was very fresh, like it was just caught out of the ocean. The meat was firm, sweet, and juicy. The flavors of the fish were even more heightened by the mix of brown butter sauce, artichoke, and radish. Every bite was incredible. What a beautiful dish. Definitely a 5 out of 5. Our first meat course consists of 2 dishes, one for the quail meat and the other for the patty. The main quail meat dish consists of thigh meat wrapped in quail skin, then pan-fried. Also on the main dish are puree, chestnut, cranberry marinade, and ravioli. Everything on the dish is meant to be eaten together. The side dish is a quail patty wrapped in dough and fried, and on top are walnuts and truffle zest. The quail meat was tender, savory, flavorful, and meaty. The quail patty was even better. It was light and tart, with little sweetness, and the aroma of truffle hits you after a few bites. This is another 5 out of 5 stars. Next is a lamb chop. It was cooked medium rare and more on the rare side. It's paired with peanuts, minced puree, green veggies, and bone juice glaze. The side dish is a lamb rib and rice turnip dolma with beets on top and cooked in pomegranate juice. My wife doesn't usually like to eat lamb, but she said it's one of the best she ever had. No gaminess, very tender, and the fat richness just melts in your mouth. I had the best lamb chop at restaurants in New Zealand and Australia, and this one is comparable to the best of them. The lamb rib dolma adds a nice complement to contrast the course. I would say my favorite dishes are definitely the lamb chop and snow pea so far. Our server asked us if we needed a 15-minute break before dessert was served. We agreed as our stomach was getting full. It was a nice break. The first dessert highlights the famous Gave quince from the Circassian province. The quince is fermented in a vacuum bag for 30 days at 60 degrees Celsius, and the sliced meat and juice is used as the base for this dish. It is paired with buffalo milk ice cream, the plant marigold, apples, green leaves on top. It was our first time eating quince. I think it was like an apple-like texture, sweet, tangy, and umami taste to it. The buffalo ice cream added richness and milky flavor to the dish, a nice pairing. It was pretty good, and we give it a 4.5 out of 5. The final course of the evening is a almond-based dessert. It consists of an almond, caramelized carrots, nuts, ice cream, and soft orange blossom juice. Some might find back-to-back ice cream competitive, but I don't really mind. It was a perfect way to end the meal. Just when we thought dinner was over, our server surprised us with a complimentary chocolate cake to mark our anniversary. Snapping a quick Polaroid for us was the perfect final touch. Finally, before the bill, the staff clears the table and brings out the Petit Four selection, alongside a fresh pot of Turkish coffee or tea. These are a mix of premium chocolates infused with seasonal Turkish ingredients. After finishing our tea and Petit Four, the staff handed us a packaged gift for the row to enjoy for breakfast the next morning. It was beautifully packaged, a nice gift for an unforgettable anniversary dinner at Nicole. Some final thoughts to wrap things up. For the meal's pacing, we thought it was excellent throughout the entire dining experience. A lot of kitchens, even high-end ones, experienced backup during peak hours. The courses at Nicole consistently came out at steady intervals, and there was absolutely no rushing at all either, so it's a 5 out of 5. Dining is still expensive nowadays due to inflation and cost of living. It is no exception at Michelin-star restaurants. Eating out is more expensive than previous years, and chances are prices will continue to increase due to economic policies. We believe 17,000 liras for the meal is fair pricing because premium ingredients were used in many courses. The portions were generous, and we walked out with full belly. We just hope the inflation and cost of living situation will improve in Turkey soon. For drinks, Eva ordered a non-alcoholic cocktail and I ordered a glass of white wine. There was also complimentary bottled water served for the table. Alcoholic beverages are heavily taxed in Turkey, so it could get pricey, so keep that in mind if you're keeping a budget. Since I didn't drink much, I don't have much insights for the wine listing, but Nicole does have a very knowledgeable sommelier and an extensive wine list. It was definitely 5 stars for the service. Our server is fluent in English. She was professional yet warm, attentive, and explained every dish without feeling hurried. The staff was friendly and responsive. Plates and silverware were added and removed on time for every course. Plus, Chef Serkan came out to present one of the dessert courses himself. himself and chatted with us. That was a nice touch. In terms of atmosphere, our window table offered stunning sunset views over the Bosphorus as we ate. The dining room itself is contemporary and airy, featuring widely spaced tables that provided excellent privacy. There is music in the background but kept at low volume. Noise level was low even during peak hours, so it's another 5 out of 5. And that wraps up our summary of this incredible experience. If you ever find yourself in Istanbul, you absolutely have to eat here. I cannot recommend it enough. This is hands down one of the best finding meals we ever had experienced, and we honestly believe it deserves more than just 1 star. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this review was helpful. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.